Sustainability was one of the pillars of the Victoria Summit. As we said in the Victoria Summit playbook, the sustainability pillar supports the long-term goal of building a more sustainable state that does not compromise the ability of future generations to meet their needs. By doing this, we can all play our part in building a more sustainable state and, importantly, a city here in Melbourne, and lead healthier and more prosperous lives. We are not only protecting the planet, but as our panel of speakers will talk about today, it's also good for business.
The question about can businesses afford sustainability, my answer to that is how can you afford not to? When you look at the energy crisis we have at the moment, when you think about utility costs and the costs of energy, is what would it mean for your business if you had security of energy prices? People constantly say to me, I haven't got time, I'm in survival mode, we're surviving, not thriving, I haven't got time to think about sustainability. And my answer is always, can you really afford not to? Because it is actually about saving you money.
You can get 200 people through an intersection on a tram in 6 seconds. You cannot get more than 3 cars through an intersection in 6 seconds.
I'm going to get one nowadays, aren't you?
That's right. So, that fundamentally is, if we're going to succeed, we're just going to have to be more efficient with what we've got.
So we have 27,000 employees. All 27,000 of them are encouraged only to commute to the office with the intent for a meeting or a client interaction or some sort of real reason to be in the office. Otherwise, let's not endure the commute. You can be more productive at home. That's how Arcadis operates. Arcadis is also committed to being a net zero business by 2035. And my trip to Australia had to go through various approvals by our Chief Sustainability Officer, and I had to define an offset to fly from New York to Australia. And that is, do not enter an airplane for 2 months from July 15th to September 15th as my offset to compensate for the carbon that I consumed to get here.
So if it's convenient and it's comfortable, you're probably making a really short-term decision because you can see the horizon. When you are uncomfortable and you need to be brave and you need to embrace your courage, that's when we're going to make change. Because short-term delivers quantity outcomes. The long-term, the binoculars, deliver quality outcomes.